Because there are some women, they cover their husband. Irrespective, there are some people that marry a drunkard. Even if your husband is a drunkard, take good care of that man. That wife you marry, that husband you marry is a gift to you from God. Even if she is illiterate, never go to school, you can come and born Christian. You can give birth to a professor, can give birth to a journalist. So important people in the world. So that's why you need to value women. Women need to value their husband. That's why when I read the book of Genesis, I love Sarah so much, even though she has died for many years ago before we got into this world. You call her husband my Lord. Anybody you marry, if you don't want to take him as your Lord, forget about marriage. Because you will have problem. So, marriage needs carefulness. Don't make procrastination in marriage. When you have money and you are ready to marry, go to the parents. That's how a Christian should do. Go to the parents. Don't kidnap someone's daughter on the road. Maybe you are living far distance. You carry someone from your village or anywhere without the notice of the parent. It is very, very ridiculous. Very bad. Be sure before she gave birth to a child, be sure you settle the parent. As a man, if you have a grown-up girls, mature girls, be sure you have your own family list. Marriage can take place anyhow. Marriage is not something that when someone comes to marry your daughter, you run here and there to look for somebody to collect the list. While the marriage is not yet taken over, have your own family list. Like what happened to me last year. I was with my daughter in the parlor. God, my daddy. The time I went to visit my brother at Lagos, I saw one boy. He's the same church with my son. I said, what happened? I told him, he be more than his family in Mufu. He don't marry, you don't say, boy, the job. Well, any woman you see and you decided to marry, don't go to that side. What do you know the guy? Have you seen the guy by yourself? You say yes. He attended the church last Sunday. We had Lagos with the guy. Okay. I go into my room, bring my file, remove my family list. I've never give marriage to any of my daughter. That was the first time. He said, Daddy, something of this nature is in this house. I said, yes. I'm always prepared in advance. So, when I brought the list, my daughter snapped it on I said, don't slap this section. This section is for Aria, the first daughter. You are not the first daughter. Snap this side. She did that. So, 3 weeks after, I was in my former church. And that day we had a main meeting. Before 2 o'clock, because I had information that those people are coming. So we prepare for them a certain type of, to make them feel happy. While I was in the church, my wife called me. He said, "Oh, where you wrong? Let them wait now. I think they want to come and get something from me. Let them wait." Able boys. About 5 of them. So they come. After greeting, I don't even talk to them. I allow them to stay in the parlor. We make them feel normal. They eat, they're drunk. When they finish that, I dress fine and I come into my parlor, sat down. I told them, what is your mission? told me what they need. I said, okay. Well, for me to give you the reply of what you are saying. In marriage doesn't need coming to the marriage with young boys. Make sure a mature person must follow. So I hear you. Any day we want to come with people that mature enough. You need to be very, very vigilant. So, when these people arrive, I told them everything. They say they will come. Lagos is far. We are from Lagos, and we lodge at one hotel. Okay, no problem about it. Not up to a month, not up to 3 weeks. They came with the father of that boy. I'm there. Praise the Lord. So marriage is not for children. So as a man, prepare marriage. Then one thing we need to know in marriage needs maturity. Marriage needs maturity. There are women, there are some girls, there are some women that are up to 40 years. They are not mature for marriage. There are people, they are up to 40 years. They are not mature. So many. If you want to go and marry, someday they will have problems. Praise the Lord. Church, praise the Lord. So, that place we read told us everything concerning marriage. How marriage should be, how Christian marriage should be. It's because this word we call family. When you have a wife, husband, and the children, these are the language we call family. What is the family? Family, where did the family come from? Family is a product of marriage. Are you hearing me? Family is a product of what? Of marriage. So as a Christian, we know how we should manage our home. Know how we can control ourselves. So, what we need to do as a Christian, you need to plan well before you step into marriage to avoid problem. Sometimes you think that preaching a woman is how to solve a problem in the home. Because the power of women is in talking. They can talk. They can talk. That is the power. So don't beat them. Because women are not created the same way man were created. God said, let us make man in our own image. A woman was not like that. A woman come from another source. It's not the way. God, you see this thing? This is what God used to create man. So that man will not say, oh, without me, no one can survive. But a woman, the Bible said that Adam fall a deep sleep. Maybe also go deep sleep. Adam fall a deep sleep. That means suppression before operation. God made Adam, God suppressed Adam to sleep before. But immediately, God finished creation of man. God finished created man. When Adam woke up, nobody told Adam what is by his side. When Adam woke up, he said, the one by my side, this is the rib of my ribs. Woman. That means, let me tell us, when you marry a wife, maybe your wife gave birth to male children without female. Don't blame the woman. Are you with me? Don't blame the woman. If a woman in the marital home gave birth to only male boys without a girl, don't blame the woman. Blame a man. Because this woman lie down by the side of Adam was called womb. Womb before man. So the woman carried womb, while the man carried the eggs. So what you drop in the natural phenomenon, that is something that will come out. Who is able? No, don't say that. Unless and except you prophesy to yourself while you were still young. Like personally, I told my parents that my first child will be a boy. Are you hearing me? Try to prophesy in advance how you plan your life before you step into marriage. Because when you need so everything in the family, a family of 6. This is better to have a good mother. That's why if you are in the marital home and you hear your wife talking, listen. If she's made any statement contrary to the biblical pattern that will affect your children, rebuke. So don't make that statement. This is your daughter. This is my son, my daughter. That was my prophecy. So, in a marital home, you did not just jump in like that. Plan well. Plan well. Develop yourself. So, in marriage, don't joke with your wife, especially your first wife. The Bible says, don't joke with the wife of your youth. So, that's why I say that it's mainly for mature people that can control his or her temper. Everything you got imagine. No. If you continue got imagine, one day the devil will help you to make use of that magic. If you continue with that language, and the devil here, because every language we speak is hanging somewhere. And that language will affect you. That's why some women in the Bible, they were very careful of what they are saying. They were very careful. No, not only when you see a woman say, oh, I love you, love. What do you mean by love? Love, L in marriage, stand for another thing. O in marriage, stand for another statement. T stand for, can I explain it? L stand for, listen to your husband. Listen to your wife. Then O, obey your husband. obey your wife. Then B, even if that person is a pastor and come to your house, value your husband than any other person. Even you sit in the parlor, let me tell you, if you marry a woman that is not a wife. That such a wife is not mature. Not a woman that that's why in marriage, the last letter in marriage is E. The last letter in love is E. L, listen to your husband, listen to your wife. Then O, obey your wife, obey your husband. P, value your husband, value your wife. Then E, encourage your husband. I remember when I married this woman newly, the first time I carry her on the lady machine, that was a 675 as at then. I got it from my brother. Took her to the Ecolican market. When we reached the market, the first time I took her to the market, I just go, while she's going, move around the market to buy other food stuff. I went to one place. I heard one of the Italian bells. My wife said, let me pay money. I said, no. Something like that, she never remember. I still remember. Don't worry. Today, this marriage is good. I didn't go. Never give birth to children yet. You need to encourage each other. That is the last letter in the word God, love. Encourage. Let me show you something in the Bible. A woman that encouraged her husband. Okay, let's see the book of Judges, 22 to 23. The book of Judges. There was a woman in the Bible that encouraged her husband. Then this woman was a barren woman. Are you with me? She was a barren woman, married by my particular man. Then, while she was on the farm, the angel of the Lord appeared to that woman and told her everything. That even though you are barren, you will have a child. I said, you will do what? You will have a child. A woman was a barren woman for years. Even her name is no in the Bible. The only thing about that woman is the name of that woman was a barren woman. Can somebody help me to read that portion? Judges chapter 13 or 18, 22 to 23. Is anybody? Somebody to read.
So Mona took a tip with a mixed offering.
don't have intercourse with someone's wife. Very, very serious. Very, very ridiculous. Let's see what happened in the Bible concerning that. So, we as a Christian, because we talk about Christian marriage, don't have intercourse with someone that is not your wife. Because that thing can bring a lot of problems. That can bring a lot of problems in the marriage. In every marriage, you need to encourage each other, help each other to grow. Make that person know that you will reach a certain level. So I want to say from my word, I say that you should not marry or have intercourse with someone's wife. You see, if you see the Bible, during the time, because the problems of Samson started right from the time he wanted to marry. Because marriage has a lot of problems. When Samson wanted to marry, the parent told him not to marry a strange woman. I don't know. In the whole Bible, I don't know why some people like to marry people from the Philistines. The people of Philistines, they are just like the Chinese. Very beautiful. Ethnic. Everything in them. You want to marry. So Samson prepared to marry from that line. Whereas the parent told him not to marry from that line. The same during the time of Isaac, when Isaac was about to marry. That's why when you want to marry, any mature person that told you, don't marry that mature person. Your parents told you, don't marry that person. Avoid them. Make mistake not to marry from that family. You know what Samson did? The Bible says that. The Bible says that Samson entered the forest, entered the beach. Think about foxes. Hey, why you got? Yeah? Join the girls. Join the girls together. So Samson joined the heads together. Then set fire. The fire consumed all the farm produce. that planted by the Philistines. Everything was finished because of that action. Everything was finished. So because of that action, the Philistine also rise up. Call the father-in-law of Samson. Set fire on him. Okay, pop. By day one, Samson. A for one. Wife. See the Say yam. Mananam do. Some man or mananam do. Whatsoever she need, give it to her. Whatever man need, give it to him. Don't let me jong. What do you mean? There are some women in the world today. They try to manipulate physical, artificial sickness. You need to respond to the man. Saying, are you with me? Then, I in marriage, another letter is R. Then the first R stand for responsibilities for both man and woman. Then the next after then I in marriage stand for what? Involved in the situation. Involved in the situation. Involved in the situation. You need to be involved. When your husband or your wife, any of you that started a particular project, be involved. Be involved. At least give it to give it to ma. Oh, great her for me. Be involved in everything. Even your wife or your husband want to build a house. Be involved. Be involved. Can I do them? Oh, yeah. I thank God for my glove hand for my wife. Glove hand for my because it's me, don't want your glove hand. So I glove hand for my wife. You see, my mother used to sell fish. Go to buy fish and sell. There was a day we traveled to the village. My wife gave my mother 10,000. Is it not wonderful? When we talk of wife, W means wonderful. I means wonderful instrument for enjoyment. W, wonderful. I, instrument. F, for. E, enjoyment. So we go back to the marriage. Then A in marriage. After I means involved in the situation. Then A in marriage means admit your fault. Admit your fault. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it causes a very disaster in the family. Because one thing that make a family not to grow well is insult. Insult. There's a woman in the Bible, the first woman in the Bible that insult her husband. Yeah? That woman was called Michal. 1 King 25, verse 44. 1 King 25, verse 44. That was the first woman that insulted her husband. When the husband come back from the war and saw that, and God blessed him and they had succeeded. That woman was called Michal. Read. Somebody should read. That, okay. Maybe some of you know the story. Then the husband came back from the war. Come back with the act of covenant. This man danced. And then that was the man called David. And this woman, Michal, was a daughter of Saul. Because when Saul go for war, and the war was very tough, very strong. Because Saul find a way to kill David. When he find a way to kill David, he cannot kill David. He told David, if you can go and fight with those people and succeeded, I will give my daughter for you to marry. David was so happy because some people like to, and in those days, people like to marry the daughter of a king. Just like the northern part.